Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing the Urban Decay Elements palette. So pretty. So pretty. I've already filmed this video. I was actually editing yesterday and I absolutely hated the footage. It just did not come out good at all. So I didn't want to post it, so I decided to recreate the look. It's the same look I did. It actually came out a little bit better, I think. But yeah, I did want to get this review up because I know a lot of you have been curious about this palette. I was at Urban Decay headquarters last week. So amazing. I did post some stories on it over on Instagram. I do have a vlog that's going to be coming soon. And I got to interview the global makeup artist for Urban Decay, Steve Kasajikan. And I'm so excited for you guys to hear that. So make sure you're subscribed over to the podcast so that you guys will not miss that interview. It's so fun. Yeah, I got a behind the scenes look at the Urban Decay, where all the magic happens at Urban Decay. And it was so amazing. So thank you to Urban Decay for having me and showing me around and coming on the podcast. They are the sweetest group of people ever. And when I was in LA, I totally got a tattoo. This is the new edition. It says Manifest, and it is on my Instagram. If you guys are following me on Instagram, you probably saw it. If you're not following me, you should. My handle's at Glam Latte, so go over there and follow along. But yeah, I got this tattoo. It's something that I've been wanting for a while and just decided to pull the trigger on it, and I kind of love it. So I'm going to stop babbling now, and without further ado, if you'd like to see my review and thoughts on the Urban Decay Elements palette, see how I created this look, then keep on watching. Okay, round two. Let's try this again. Ooh, I don't have my color switch. Alright, so here's what the palette looks like. It's so beautiful, so colorful. I've been spending a lot of time on this side of the palette, so I think I'm going to do a look on this side of the palette. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm not going to spend too much time on the look. I'm just going to kind of show you so that you can see how the colors apply. And then I will be back to discuss the palette and show you swatches and give you my final thoughts. I put concealer on already and set it, but I am going to go in with this shade here called Anecdote just to lay that down first. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, last week I was at Urban Decay headquarters, and it was like all my makeup dreams come true. That place is like the Disneyland for makeup lovers. It's like, if I was to work in a corporate office, that's where I'd want to work. Honestly, it was so amazing. Okay, so with the same brush, I am then going in with Elemental, which is this shade right here. It's a little bit deeper. So the reason that I went to Urban Decay was to interview the global makeup artist for the brand, Steve Kasajikan. But something came up and he was unable to do it that day. He had to go do a music video. So I got a tour of the place and then I interviewed him another day. So that podcast is going to be going up this week, which I'm so ridiculously excited for you guys to hear. Alright, next with a pointy brush, I'm going to be taking this green color here called Earthbound, and I am going to be putting that in the outer V. So yeah, if you guys are not subscribed to the Glam Latte Beauty podcast, I highly recommend subscribing. If you have an iPhone, we are on iTunes. If you have an Android, we're on Google Play Music. And then if you have none of those, we're on Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and you can just go over to glamlatte.com and play the episode right there on my website. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a clean brush and blend this out. Do you guys listen to podcasts? If you do, like, give me some of your favorite podcasts down below. I listen to them. I like listening to them like when I'm doing cardio, when I'm at the gym. I like to listen to them in long car rides or like doing housework, like cleaning the house. And there's not a lot of good beauty podcasts out there, so I want to hear what podcasts you guys are recommending. And if you don't listen to podcasts, why? You should check ours out because you just should. If you like makeup, which you must if you're here, right? So there is a little bit of fallout with the shimmery colors, but that's kind of to be expected. Alright, so next with a flat concealer brush, I am going to be taking the shade Fool's Gold, which is this really bright gold color. It is so pretty. And I'm going to apply it to my lid. What did I do before? Let me try putting this on with the finger. Oh yeah, it applies better with the finger. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this center shade with this small brush. It's the multi-shader brush from Il Makiage. And this shade is called Luna. So appropriate. And I am going to put that in the center. Right here. I need some spray. I'm going to spray it with some Fix Plus. I'm putting it over darker colors. Kind of going in like a reverse triangle, so it's like wider on the top and skinnier on the bottom. Okay, for the lower lash line, I'm just going to repeat. I'm going to throw on some of Antidote. I'm going to blow it out pretty low because this color is pretty light, so it's fine. Alright, so I just had to change my battery. Back to the tutorial. So, I am using Elemental along the lower lash line. And I'm going to just take that green down closer to the lash line. Just like halfway. Just going to take from the Urban Decay Sin Afterglow palette. I'm going to take this color called Sin. And I'm just putting that in my inner corner. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and throw on liner and lashes, finish up my face, and I will be back to do swatches and talk about my thoughts in the palette, about the palette, and all that good stuff. So I will be right back. Okay, you guys, so makeup is on. Time to swatch. There's no easy way to do this, really. So I think I'm going to go by, I don't know, how should I do this? Tones, maybe? Should I go, this is what I'll do. I'll do the mattes first. Alright, so for the mattes we have Antidote, Elemental, and Firestarter. That is the one downside to this palette, is there are only 3 mattes and that is it. So that's all you've got and the rest are shimmers. So I'm going to start with the bronzy tones. In order, we have Fool's Gold, Volcanic, Moonrock, and Tectonic. Super pretty, super pigmented. All right, so I'm gonna do purples. So we've got Electric Air, Fortune Teller, Silver Burn, and Ego. Ego is more of a, no, it is a shimmer. I was gonna say it's like a satin shimmer. They're so pretty. And then I've got Lioness Hex Remedy, which is this deep purple color. Sapphire Dream. Look at that blue. It is so pretty. I have not messed with that blue yet. The Earthbound shade that is on my eye now. And we've got Secret Keeper. That one's a much lighter green shade. And then Luna, which is the white shade in the center. It's kind of a dual chrome. So just so that you have a comparison so that you can see. It's kind of like a dual chrome. It's like got flecks of lavender in it, sort of. I forgot this shade here, Heavy Water. So I'm gonna get him. Ooh! So pretty. I'm not the best swatcher, just FYI. But my thoughts. I love this palette. I think the colors are beautiful. I think it's different, you know? Like, I'm sure some of the shades, like, I have in other palettes, but, like, I don't have a palette with all these colors in it together. I will say that I'm not the hugest fan on round palettes or like oddly shaped palettes, only because it makes storing them in a drawer kind of hard. But that said, it does come with a massive mirror. I mean, look at the size of this mirror. It's the size of my whole head. Look at this. It's huge. And it fills the entire thing, which I do appreciate, because if you're traveling, like, it even like stands up. So you can, you know, do your makeup in, you will have a makeup mirror if you were to bring it with you. And there's definitely, you know, enough color in here to travel with this palette. The only thing that would make me maybe not reach for this, well, aside from the packaging being awkward and it being hard to pack this in a suitcase, is the fact that there isn't any more mattes besides those three. And this one here isn't deep enough, warm enough. Like, I wish there was like a deeper, warmer brown in addition. If there was, like, this, I'd be sold on this palette. Like, 100, I'd bring it everywhere. But that's my only complaint. That's really just a personal preference that has nothing to do with the quality of the palette. The palette is amazing. I definitely recommend it. Like I said, I wanted to step out of my comfort zone and just kind of play with the greens, because it's not something that I do ever. I've been playing with these shades over here, and I love those as well. So that is it for my review. I give the palette 2 thumbs up. Did I tell you guys the price? Because I shot this video already, so I can't remember what I did tell you and what I didn't tell you. This palette is $52. Dang. I'm Decay. You're getting 19 shades for $52. And there is a description of all of the shades on their website as well. Those are my thoughts on the palette. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on social. My handle is @GlamLatte. And make sure you are subscribed over at the Glam Latte Beauty Podcast so that you can listen to the interview with the Urban Decay Global Makeup Artist, Steve Kasajikian. I'm so excited. I hope you guys love it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!